There's a lot I need to know and a lot more I need to say. But first, I think we should start with the obvious.
You know what? You can yell and you can threaten, but just so you know, we are going through with this.
I wasn't talking about yelling. I was talking about him. If you don't mind, I'd like an introduction, because either that's the wildest fashion accessory known to God or man, or that is Dixie's grandson, a.k.a. Ace Buchanan.
Actually, his name is James now.
James.
Sweet baby. I'd like you to meet one of your nicer granddaddies.
Hey, you have no idea how good it is to meet you. He's got Dixie's eyes. Don't you worry. We're gonna straighten this out. And then you and I have got a lot of catching up to do. Now, I want you to be quiet and close your ears, because I am about to tear into your mommy and my son. They think that I don't get what this baby means to you? That I don't understand what Miranda means to Bianca?
Well, then if you understand that, then you understand why we have to do this.
Why couldn't you be more like your mother? Honestly, Brooke is so intelligent. She's so level-headed. And this is so crazy. It is so patently irresponsible that it's
More like something you would do?
Look, you two only think you're making things better, but it's perfectly obvious you haven't thought this through. Certainly no further than your grand fantasy happy ending, reuniting Bianca with her daughter.
Dad, I wish you were on board, but we don't need your approval.
We're willing to take the risks, whatever it takes to get Bianca and Miranda back together.
And the consequences.
I'm all for making things right for Bianca. As a matter of fact, I insist on it. But that's the problem. You're only thinking about one side of this equation. And until you two are ready to make things right for everybody concerned, I'm here to tell you, you're going to have to forget about this grand idea of yours.
Dad, I understand this isn't easy. I'm sure Bianca will probably hate us.
Well, me anyway.
But we still have to...
Let's say you make things right for Bianca, okay? You tell her the truth. You put Miranda right back in her arms. What about JR? It was criminal, unimaginable to let Bianca think that her daughter had died. So what do you have in store for your brother?
I'm not going to let him hurt my baby.
You don't know that he would. Babe, whether you like it or not, JR is the father of your child. That means he's got rights. And no amount of running or hiding in the world is ever going to change that. So you have to deal with it.
Well, like you did? I mean, Adam's off his track about a lot of things, but not about you aiding and abetting Liza. Dad, I was there when you said goodbye. I know that you helped her and Colby vanish. So where were Adam's rights?
Look, Adam has done nothing for 20 years except prove he cannot be trusted with children.
Well, yeah, so what do you think JR's become? Adam has molded him into his junior clone.
And what's going to stop him from turning my little sweet baby James into Adam Chandler III?
It's just us, Dad. That's why JR can never know that his baby survived. If there was a way to spare him, we would do it. But there isn't.
Dad, Jamie's right. I don't want to hurt JR. I want to save my baby.
That could be more complicated than you could possibly imagine. Especially now, since this second felony investigation you've tacked on is bound to take you down sooner or later.
What was second? What are you talking about?
We took James. I mean, there's kidnapping, but no one knows that we did it outside the family.
I'll bet baby James likes his bath time.
Actually, no, he's not really a fan.
And I want you to do me a favor, take him in the bathroom anyway and turn on the faucets as loud as you can.
Well, why should she...
Because if she doesn't hear what we're going to say, she can't be forced to testify against you.
No, I would never, ever do that.
Babe, if it comes down to it, they won't give you the choice.
No, it's okay. Dad won't leave until I hear him out. So what's with this supposed second felony hanging over us?
It's murder. Jamie, did you kill Paul Kramer?
So Hayward's accusing me of killing Paul.
He saw you.
What exactly did he see? He saw me at the cemetery, or did he see me snuffing Paul? I mean, was it that I stabbed him, shot him, strangled him? I mean, what was Hayward's story?
He says he saw you standing over the body, and then he says he saw you run from the cemetery.
So, and all that, what's the part where I killed him? Or did you come up with that on your own?
People will know you had motive and opportunity.
I thought you knew me better than anyone on the planet.
I do. I know you as well as I know myself. And I know what, under certain circumstances, I'm capable of. Especially if I'm defending the people that I love.
Like now?
Jamie, just tell me. Did you lose it with Paul? Did things get out of hand?
I showed up at the cemetery. I was a ways off. And I heard a gunshot. And then I heard somebody leaving. So I didn't see who fired it. I got close and I saw Kramer laying on the ground. I checked. He had no pulse, no heartbeat. I wasn't glad, but I was so relieved. Because I didn't want to have to call 911 like I wanted to save him.
That's all.
After what he did to Babe and Bianca, he deserved a slow, painful death. And from what I could tell, he went pretty fast. That's all I saw and know. You can believe me or not. The crime and Babe's is taking her son away from people who should never have had him in the first place.
Agreed. But what about your brother? JR's got the right to know about it.
JR has no right to James. He has no more than the Buchanans. So, he is where he belongs. And we've got to do this. So I suggest you rent a boat. Go deep sea fishing. Just please, stay out of this.
All clear, babe.
You don't have to say goodbye to Babe.
Oh, I'm not saying goodbye. We still have something to settle. The three of us.
Okay, so does somebody want to please tell me what's going on here?
I don't know.
We're going for a ride, so I suggest we head him up and move him out.
Please explain to him that JR cannot know that this little boy is alive. He can never know that he has a son.
I'm sorry, Dad. We've come too far to turn back.
Almost. I'd say you two have nearly dug yourselves a hole all the way clear through to maximum security.
We have to do this. Tonight is the night that Babe finally tells Bianca the truth.
That's the only reason that we're here, not to tell JR that he has a son, but to tell Bianca that she has a daughter. And when that's over, we're hitting the road, and I'm taking James with us.
And that's your version of doing what's right?
I know that it's right.
Babe, you haven't learned anything. If after everything you put Bianca through, you're prepared to let JR think that now his son is dead, that doesn't absolve you of anything.
Okay, so JR's getting a raw deal, but you have to think about the baby.
Just trying to protect my innocent son from a father that would wreck his life.
All right, fine. You know what? If you don't have what it takes to tell JR the truth, I guess I'm going to have to.
Then you're gonna have to go through me first.
You can't tell JR about James.
Babe, he has a right to know this little boy is his son.
I can't let you do it.
It's not your call.
No, you know what? It's my call. And he's gonna do exactly what he did with Bess. He's gonna use this little boy as a weapon.
Only if you force him to. That doesn't change the fact that the boy is his.
James is mine.
Mother and father, babe, equal protection under the law, no matter how hard you try to wish it away. And somehow, JR is going to find out. I mean, the truth always has a way of surfacing.
And by then, we're gonna be so far down the road that no one's gonna even be able to find us.
Well, that's a hell of a way to live a life, let alone raise a little boy.
Well, it's worked for us so far.
Really? How long has it been? How many days? Do you think long enough for the Buchanans to forget about their stolen child?
Don't kid yourselves. We're talking about very powerful people here. They have money, everything it takes to dig and dig until they hit pay dirt. And when they do, the whole world, not just JR, is going to know who took that boy. And when that happens, what do you think the Buchanans are going to do?
There are a million ways for people to disappear.
And a million ways for people to get caught, especially with a federal kidnapping charge hanging over your heads. Answer the question. What do you think Buchanan's going to do when they finally nab you two? You think he's just going to say, here you go, I understand. Here's a little something for your trouble?
We'll just have to prove to them that James is mine. They don't even have a right to him.
By then, it'll be way too late. Would you explain to her how the real world works?
My father wants us to turn ourselves in.
No, I just want you to grab the last possible chance you have of living a normal life. Take James home, fight it out in court, explain what Kramer did to you. That he was stolen from you without your consent, that you did what you did out of desperation. I'm sure Livia can work something out for you.
Like what? What, 15 to life?
Babe, there is not a judge in the world that wouldn't take your story into account. I'm sure that the most you would end up with is probation. And if you keep going the way you are, probation won't be an option. You'll end up in prison. And we're not talking about designer jumpsuits here or macrame classes.
Okay, say we do what you want.
Jamie.
I'm just asking. Now, if he's right and we work this and get all the breaks, then what? You can't expect us to go back to the way things were. I mean, me at PVU, Babe in San Diego.
JR raising my baby? No way.
You just have to cross that bridge when you come to it. Look, in the meantime, I don't care how much denial you're in, okay? The police will look for you. And they don't know that James is your son, okay? All they know is Lieutenant Governor's kid was stolen. When they find you, when they see you and draw their weapons, all they're gonna see is criminals. If you make the wrong move, you'll be lucky if you get to serve any prison time. And by the way, you can't shut JR out.
Is this the part where I'm supposed to get misty-eyed?
Fact is, there's more than one side to this fight. You lied to JR, didn't you? More than once. You let him fall in love with a little girl that wasn't his, and now you want to just rip her out of his arms and leave them empty?
I'm not just gonna hand over my son.
I don't expect you to. I'll do everything I can to make sure that you end up with custody, but you can't keep him from knowing about James.
You have a short memory, Dad. I mean, have you ever called Adam up and told him it was a mistake that you and Dixie kidnapped JR? You don't even feel a little sorry for that. And how about an apology for helping Liza and Colby get away from it? You having second thoughts about that now?
That was different. JR is your brother.
He's Adam's son.
He's Dixie's son. You can't compare the situations.
Because you say so?
Look, what happened between Dixie and Adam was just a custody battle between two parents. Nobody let Adam believe that JR was dead.
Dad, I know you want to make things right with Dixie.
This isn't about Dixie. It's about you and Babe and her son with JR.
No, it's too late for him, Dad. Okay? I mean, I know it hurts a lot, and I'm sorry, but JR is lost.
Well, you're not. Not yet. I don't care what JR is going through. I don't want you going down the same road.
Oh, come on. Jamie's absolutely nothing like JR.
If you go through with this, you're every bit as wrong as he is. All right, you said you thought about the consequences. Have you worked them through?
We don't have a lot of choices.
You don't need a lot. All you need is one. One that's smarter than the one you're working on now.
Not if that means giving up James over to JR.
If you go through with this, you'll be living with it hanging over your head for the rest of your life.
Tell me something I don't know.
Well, that's okay with you? A life like that, raising a child? Both eyes over your shoulder all the time, worried that somebody's catching up to you? Cut off from your family, your friends?
We'll make new ones.
You can't. You can't afford to. All you gotta do is make one mistake and people will know you're fugitives. You'll be worried about prison, you'll be worried about everything. Jamie, I know you. This has gotta keep you up at night.
Maybe he's right.
Jamie.
This doesn't end next week, babe. Or next month. This is forever, and it's not fair to you and James. Maybe we should try it your way.
You swore that you would protect us. And you promised that you would never let anyone ever take my baby away.
I'm sorry. But I also know my dad, and he's not gonna let up until we do what he wants.
You'd be doing the right thing.
You better hope so.
Look, I know you're scared, but you're not in this by yourself. There's a lot of people who are ready to stand by you. Even if it's the hardest thing you ever do, at least you'll be able to live with yourself. I've got my car outside.
Dad?
Yeah.
This is kind of extreme, though.
He doesn't know when to quit.
You okay?
Other than just having sucker punched my dad. He's out, and I'm sure he's gonna be fine. And I'm sure he's never gonna talk to me again. Dad, I'm sorry. But if it's one thing you taught me, it was to never listen to anybody else and always to listen to what your gut tells you is right. Let's get this plan in motion before he wakes up.
I'm ready. There's some truth that Bianca needs to hear. I'm gonna go tell it.